Hello everyone, in this video we will create a ERC721 token which is called NFT tokens. So to do that I have created this step-by-step guide. We will use Polygon testnet which is called Mumbai. We will use Hardhat, and that's it, nothing else. So the first thing to do is to of course create a folder. Here I have created this folder which is called NFT_Hardhat, and then you will need to install all those dependencies. There are many dependencies here, so you will need to install all of them. But let me show you the most important ones. Hardhat, of course, these are fundamentally important. But this .env and Openzeppelin contracts, these are also in the important packages. And then you will need to say npm initiate yes and npx hardhat, so that you will create your hardhat project inside the folder which you have created. So once you have done that, the next thing is to get the private key of your Metamask account, plus get the HTTPS endpoint from a node service provider. So let's do these two steps. The first one is we will get the private key from our Metamask account, and you should use your test accounts, okay? Do not use your main Metamask account for exercise purposes. So click on these three dots here and account details. It's the private key, and then you will have this. Just copy it. This is your private key, but of course yours will be different. This is my private key, and here, not here. Here, create an env folder. Create the env folder at the root of your create an env file at the root of your project folder, and here create a variable called private key is equal to open quotes your private key and close quotes, and then create another variable. This time it should be called provider URL, and this time create some template literals, not quotes but template literals, okay? This is important. And you will see that I have this assets folder. I have created this folder by myself, so you should also do the same. And then put inside some images. These images, they will represent our NFTs. They will be the NFTs that we would want to create. So just grab some images, and as you can see, my images, they have JPG and JPEG format. So just some images, and after that we need to get this provider URL from a node service provider. So for that reason, just go to Alchemy, and here in Alchemy, go to your dashboard, create app. Here, name it anything. I will name it as goat, and then Polygon Mumbai, create app, wave key, copy HTTPS endpoint, go back to your code editor, paste it here. That's done. We are finished with the .env file, and I have realized that I haven't initiated my Hardhat project. I have installed all the dependencies, but I didn't create the Hardhat project yet. So I will say npx hardhat. This will take a second or 5 seconds, let's say. Yes. Sweet, it's done. So now you see, now I have all the Hardhat related folders and files. The important thing, pay attention to git ignore. Make sure that the git ignore includes this .env, because that's the purpose of .env, so that you will not be pushing your sensitive information to GitHub. And then we can close this. And what is left now? What is left is I should create a contract. So of course we are not going to be using this log.sol. We will use another contract, and for that I need to go to Wizard, Openzeppelin Wizard. Yeah. Of course, we can create a contract by ourselves, but I would like to do this exercise as fast as possible. So here, go NFT. I mean, you can name it anything, but I will name it as goat NFT, and symbol is goat, and it should be mintable. Oh, sorry, I should click on the ERC721. So goat NFT, and symbol is goat, mintable, check mintable box, check auto increment IDs. I will explain them shortly, and then copy all of this. Yeah. Now go back your code editor, and here create a new folder, name it as goat.sol, paste it here. So goat.sol, goat NFT. No, I mean they should be the same name. So yeah, now goat.sol, and the contract is goat, so the names are same, and I will not change anything else here. So these two lines here, actually, I mean, and this line here and this line here. So you see 17, 18, and 12 and 10. They are actually only assigning a number to each NFT that we mint. So you can do it by yourself. I mean, we can do it by ourselves also, but this is the standard. I mean, what you see here right now is the standard. But if you want to do it by yourself, you can just delete these and say you int token number, and it's equal to 0. Then with each number, you will assign it to that NFT, and then you will increase this number by 1. But this is a topic for future videos. And yeah, so this is the counter. I mean, like, you are counting the number, the token ID, and this ownable, we are actually, I mean, we can delete it, it's fine, but I mean, you can just leave it. If you want to delete it, just delete this ownable here, of course, together with the comma, and also this modifier, and what else here? I think that's it, nothing else. And of course, this import statement you will need to delete. This only is making sure that whoever is the owner of this contract, only that owner can call this function. I mean, this only owner modifier is making sure of that. And the rest is actually, we need them. I mean, especially this URI storage, because that's how we will use IPFS system. And yeah, so I didn't change anything. I just changed the name of the contract. I made it compatible with the file, and now we can move on without losing much time. And now let's go to deploy.js, and here quickly grab up all these 4 lines, delete it, and you see, I mean, there is a lock word here, and it starts with capital L. So grab that, because this lock, it refers to this contract, but we want to refer this contract. So for that reason, instead of lock, we will say goat, and say goat instead, and copy it, and also here say goat instead. And you know, we are not passing any parameters for the constructor. If we pass any parameter, let me show you here. If you pass any parameter here, then you also need to pass them here. Okay. And now from the same logic, let's say small letter goat, and for the next variable, and then goat, and then goat, and then here we will say goat contract is deployed to, and it's finished. We are finished with deploy.js and the goat.sol. And now let's go to Hardhat config.js. Just a second. You need to, to do this exercise, we will do it on the Polygon testnet, and you need to have some testmatic tokens. Okay, you need to have them here. You must be on the Mumbai testnet. That's one thing. And the second thing is you must have some test tokens. If you don't have test tokens, then you can get it from Polygon Faucet. You can just enter your wallet address here. Your wallet address is this one. Let me show you. I mean, I know that you know how to do this, but just to show you, yeah, copy this clipboard, paste it here, submit it, you will get some testmatic tokens. And now it's finished. Now we can return back to here. So the first thing is, actually, I would like to first make these compiler versions smaller, you know. I mean 0.8.4 it might be a bit big. I mean, if you are inheriting from Openzeppelin contracts, to be on the safe side, make your compiler versions a bit lower, you know. I mean, it shouldn't be like 0.8.9, because in any case, some of those contracts here, they will not have this 0.8.9 version. So to be on the safe side, you can make your compiler versions a bit lower. So 0.8.1 is a safe number here, and then go to lock.sol and make the same here, and we can close this. And also this one as well. And now click the Hardhat config.js, and I have created this. Yeah, just copy this. I will also upload this to GitHub. Okay, I mean you are free to use it. I will also upload this to GitHub. And where we are, yeah. So now let's grab everything and paste our code here. So as you can see, 0.8.1, and Matic is the name of the network that we will be using. We can name it as Mumbai as well, but Matic is nicer. And that's it. We are finished with Hardhat. We are finished with .env file. We got our provider URL and private key. So the only thing left is to upload our images to PINATA. But also, you know, I will use IPFS desktop application so that you will see both ways. So let's start with the IPFS. To do that, let's access this flower one. For example, we will upload this image as our NFT to it will be our NFT. For now it's just an image. Let's upload it. And IPFS is a file storage system. It's been used for NFT, I mean also for NFTs. And as you can see, as I upload it to IPFS desktop application, it's producing this CID hash. So we will need the CID hash, but before that I will need to create a JSON file. So for every image that you're uploading to IPFS system, you will need to create a JSON file, and JSON file should have the same name. So flower1 JPEG and flower1 JSON. So I have this. Where is it? Let me find it. Yeah, this one. Let's grab it and paste it here. This is a very simple JSON file actually. I mean, it doesn't include anything complicated. The only thing that we need to change is this is not a PINATA and let's say PINATA endpoint. So we need PINATA URL. So we need to delete this and make it IPFS URL. So because we are using IPFS desktop application, if you are using IPFS desktop application to upload your images to IPFS, then you need to start your image value, which is like this code here, with IPFS, okay? And then the only thing that we need to add here is the hash, is the CID hash of our flower1 JPEG. So here, just copy your CID and go back to your code editor, paste it here. We are finished actually. It's very simple, nothing else. Let's save this, close this. And now what we need to do is we will need to import that JSON file also to here. So click on File, Flower1, Upload. It's done. We are finished with the IPFS desktop. Now let's do the same for PINATA. PINATA is also doing the same. It's uploading the files to IPFS, but you are using the PINATA interface, which is somehow easier, you know. Or maybe not, or maybe the same. Yeah, but this is also popular among people. So click on upload. I mean, after you create an account and go to your dashboard and click upload and choose file, select the file, and here select the Fox or sample1 JPEG. Okay, but PINATA is slower actually. So in the meantime, maybe I can create a JSON file for this sample1 picture. Nope, not at the root of the folder. Here I want to create sample1.json. So the same logic, you know, maybe we will not change anything actually. The only thing that will change is this URL. So yeah, now we have the CID hash. Let's copy it. But before that, I need to go here back again. Yeah, this is how you create the URL for PINATA based images. So you start with HTTPS and then gateway, PINATA, cloud, IPFS, and here you are passing this CID hash. Because the thing is, we are connecting this JSON to this image and this JSON to this image. So you can think them as a pack. This is a pack and this is a pack. And then from contract, we will call this JSON. We will not call directly sample JPEG. We will try to access this file, not this one. This one we will try to access JSON file. Yeah, so now I think this is the right hash for our image. Q7. Let me check. Q7. Yeah, you can close this and close this. Now let's go back to PINATA. Upload our JSON file. Select a file. Sample. Yes. Let's wait for a second. And you know, it will be done hopefully. So once it's done, it's finished actually. Then we will start to deploy our contract. So it's done. Now, what we can do is we can deploy our contract. So the first thing is, of course, to compile the contract, to compile the contracts. npx hardhat compile. It will take 5 seconds, let's say. I'll just look. Yeah, everything is saved. Let's wait for a second. Should compile at any moment. Yes. Solidity file successfully compiled. So now let's deploy it. npx hardhat run.scripts deploy js and then -- network. This is a standard command, okay? I'm not like discovering something new. And here I'm saying Matic because it's here. The name of the Matic is here. That's why I'm there also saying Matic. But you know, I will just check my deploy. Where is it? It's here. It's code. Yeah, everything looks fine. Okay. So now I can just press enter. And hopefully this command should deploy my contract, let's say in 10 to 15 seconds. But our exercise will not finish here. Then we will also create, of course we will not create, but we will do a tricky way to create an interface for our contract so that we can call the functions of our contract and mint an NFT. Because to create, yes, the contract is deployed. So now the thing is, I would like to call those functions. For example, I want to call this function. How can I call it? I don't have a index.html. I don't have a React app. I don't have anything, you know. So there is one way, you know. It's a tricky way. You go to Polygon Etherscan. Why we are going to Polygon Etherscan? Because our contract is based. we deployed our contract to Polygon testnet. So now pass your contract address here. Just copy it, but before passing it there, as a good habit, you know, I am every time saving contract address inside .env file, just in case, you know, so that if you need it, you can easily access it. This is not something obligatory, it's just for you, for your convenience. And now let's copy this contract address, paste it here. Yes, there is transaction details. And so the thing is, we will upload all our contract code to Polygonscan, and the reason is, I mean, for us, the reason is we would like to create an interface that we can click on some buttons, that we can mint the NFT. That's the reason for us. But actually, normally this is done because you need to verify your contract. I mean, once you build a project, let's say that a DeFi project, I mean, if you want to gain the trust of people, if you want to show the people that your contract does not have any secret code or something, you need to publish it on the relevant scan. Like, it can be Etherscan, it can be Polygonscan, it can be anything. In our case, it's Polygonscan Mumbai. So now let's click on MESG miscellaneous, and then here click on verify contract, paste your contract address, compiler type single file, compiler version 0.8.1, and license, let's say GPL version 3, and yeah, continue. And now it's asking us to enter our Solidity contract code below. So to do that, just close this and close this as well. Now go to your command line and you need to type this npx hardhat flatten. That's just the command, and then an arrow sign, but to the other side, and find the name, you know, let's say my flattened file.so. That can be anything, you know. I mean, this name here is up to you. This is the command itself, you cannot change it, but this name is up to you. So this command will grab, let me show you, will grab all of the code of this contract, plus it will grab all of the code inside here, inside this inherited contracts, and it will paste it on a single file. Okay, so it has done that. And where is it? Let's make this smaller. I cannot see it, you know. Ah, yeah, it's here. So before copying all of these, we need to delete all those SPDX license identifiers. So just grab one of them, copy it, and then Control Find, and click on this arrow icon, and then replace it with nothing. You see, it deleted everyone. But there is still one left, so let's choose this one as well. It's here. So grab this one as well, delete it, and now you don't have any SPDX license identifier, and you need to delete them, because if you don't, Polygonscan will give an error. So here you can create one by yourself, because the problem is you cannot have multiple SPDX license statements. You can have only one SPDX license identifier, and let's say GPL 3.0, and that's it. Now let's grab everything, copy it, close this. We are finished with the Hardhat actually, and now where we were here, paste it, and I guess that's it. I am not a robot. Verify and publish. Let's wait. And after that, yes, it has been successfully verified and published to Polygonscan. So now we can go back to main page, and here we will need to pass our contract address. Where is it? Here. Search it. I told you that we need to create an interface. So as we didn't create an index HTML or React component for our project, we can still access and we can still create a, let's say, a tricky interface for our contract by using Polygonscan. So here, go to write contract, because I mean the commands that we will use. Let me show you. We will call this function SafeMint. SafeMint is a write function. It changes, it's a transaction, it changes the state of the of the contract, I mean of the blockchain, let's see. Yeah, so for that reason this is not a view function, and for that reason we are saying write contract, it's not a read contract. But of course we will not need all of those functions. We will not use this, we will not transfer NFTs, and the same, and we will not authorize anybody, we will not transfer anything, an ownership. Yeah, so we will call only this function SafeMint. Let me show you. Here is it, SafeMint. This function is used to mint our NFTs, and we will mint the NFT. And for the URI string, let's first use the IPFS. So the IPFS, where is it? JSON. I told you that we need this JSON hash. So copy the CID, and that's how, not like that, IPFS and 2 dots // I mean I don't know how this is called, but it's 2 dots here, okay? IPFS 2 dots // it's 2 slashes, and then the CID hash is the CID hash of your JSON file, okay? And then you click on write. Of course I need to connect to Web3. Click on Metamask. Okay, yes, now I can click on write on this write button. Let's wait for a second. It will then provide me an approximate gas fee. Still not clear. Yeah, and now I just need to say confirm, and this, yeah, and this this action, I mean this function, this button will mint our first NFT, okay? And then we will see our NFT, but for now I just want to see if the transaction is finished. So to see if your transaction is finished or not, you can click on Metamask. Yes, it's finished, as you can see. Activity, it's already done. Save mint. So now I will call it again, you know, but this time not for IPFS. This time it's going to be for PINATA. So yeah, now where is PINATA? There is the JSON. Let's click on this. Maybe I can get that link from here. If not, then I will have to type it by myself. Yeah, you know, I mean, this PINATA is a little problematic. So, but of course we have a solution for that. Let's go here. PINATA was this one, I guess. So let's just grab this. Okay, copy it. I can just close this. And then what I was doing, yeah, here. Paste it, but of course this is the hash of the image. We need the hash of the JSON file, not the image. So go to PINATA. This is JPEG, this is JSON. We need this hash. And then go back to your Mumbai Polygon scan. Paste it here and write the function. Let's wait. 15 seconds, quite good. Let's confirm it. And again, you know, it will not mint it quickly. Probably it will take something around 10 seconds. Let's follow the process here. Click on your Metamask icon. It's still pending. Let's wait. Yeah, it's minted. So it's finished. Now, how you can see your NFTs? I mean, there are two ways to see them. The first way is click on your Metamask icon. And grab this. Yeah, now again it disappeared. So grab this contract address, the contract address, copy it, and go to your Metamask. Let's wait again. And go to assets. As you can see, these are the test assets that I have. Click on import tokens, paste your contract address, and as you can see, it provided me with the token symbol gold. And as for the token decimal, just say 0 because they are not dividable. NFTs are not dividable, that's why it's 0. And add custom token. And as you can see, I already have 2 goats because I minted one by using PINATA and the other one I minted by using IPFS desktop. So it's true and it's done. Now let's go back, check our assets. You see I have 2 goats. It means like I have 2 ape tokens, let's say. No, it doesn't work like that. But you understand what I mean. I mean, this is like 2 NFT tokens. Yeah. Now, what I was going to do else was going to show you one more thing. Yeah. So there is this Opensea. This is an NFT marketplace, but of course we are using testnet version. We are not using real Opensea because, yeah, because that's our project. You know, I mean, our project is based on Polygon testnet Mumbai, and of course we should use NFT marketplace, which is for testnets. And go to Opensea testnets, then go to your profile. I mean, connect your Metamask to Opensea testnet, and then click on your profile. And as you can see, we have our 2 nice tokens, NFTs here. So this is the first NFT that we have minted by using IPFS, and this is the second one that we have minted by using what? By using PINATA. So that was all. I hope this was useful and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.